Good day and welcome back to the Microsoft Windows Operating System Basics. In today's class we will continue with a set of videos, and this will focus on the topic Windows Taskbar and personalizing your desktop. Now we'll look at the following topics in several videos, and in this particular video we will look at the topic Windows Taskbar, where we again explain what the Windows Taskbar is, how you can organize the Windows Taskbar, and then pinning programs to the taskbar. So let's begin. In the previous video we showed you the taskbar, which is this bar here. So they're containing the start button, the search box, but we generally refer to the taskbar as the rest of this black bar here, and that contains a number of items like the date and time, which we will look at in another video, and also the volume control and some other things. And you see that your taskbar contains a number of programs or icons, so this shows you which programs that are either open or directly can be opened. If I point to it, I can see that an Excel program is open with an Excel document, and I have a number of Word documents open, and here I do not have my snipping tool, and Zoom is not open because nothing is popping up, and Google Chrome is also open with a number of windows. So that's your taskbar. And how do you play with your taskbar? You can organize the programs here. So for example, if I don't like the arrangement of this the way it is, I can simply move let's say my snipping tool to the end. So I go there, I click, hold, and I will drag it to the end. So click, hold, drag it, my mouse to the end. In the same way, if I want it back, I can click, hold it, and maybe I want it after my file explorer, and I'll keep it there. And in the same way, if I want my Chrome to be 2 steps to the right, I'll click, hold it, and drag 2 steps. And basically this is how you organize your taskbar. So the next thing we'll talk about is pinning programs to the taskbar. So how do you get the programs to be or displayed on the taskbar? Now it's simple. When you open a program, it simply will appear on the taskbar. So for example, I'm going to open the program, let's say VLC Media Player. Now I'm not going to do that with the start, I'm just going to do it with a shortcut. So for a shortcut, I will just simply double click to open that program, and what will happen is that it will now appear on the list of programs on your taskbar here. So let's do that. I double click and wait for it for a while, so it comes up, and also you can see it there. And if I don't want to see it on my desktop, I will simply minimize this program, and then it's on the taskbar. So if I point to it, it tells me it's open because I can see something here. So basically that's how you can put a program on the taskbar. Now, but you can also permanently pin a program to the taskbar. And how do you do that? So to pin a program to the taskbar, you can, if you have the icon here, so let's try something with a shortcut. I can say, so let's close the, so if I want to close a program on the on the taskbar, I go to it, for example the VLC, I will right click it and I will close window. So now I've closed it, so it's gone and I don't see it on the taskbar because I didn't permanently pin it to the taskbar. So let's go back to VLC. Let's right click it on the shortcut. So right click, and here you see pin to taskbar. So if I do this, it will not open the VLC program, it will only pin it to the taskbar, which means if I have it pinned to the taskbar, I can directly also open it from the taskbar. So let's go ahead and pin it. So now I click, it's there. So when I point to it, you don't see anything popping up. That's because it tells you that it's pinned to the taskbar, but it's not yet open. To open it, I will simply go there and click. So when I click, it's now open. When I move to it again on the taskbar, I can see that it's open. And if I want to close it, I can either move to it and click the close sign here, or I can go to it, right click and click close. Okay, now what if you don't have a shortcut on your desktop and you still want to pin a program to the taskbar? So for example, we don't have the PowerPoint program pinned here, right? So we don't want to open it, we just want to have you know, the icon pin on the taskbar. So what I will do is I will go to start, click on it, I will look for the PowerPoint program. I scroll down my mouse, so there it is. So what I will do is right click on it and I look for pin. Now this says pin to start. Pin to start will put it among this list. That's not what we want. But if I want to look for pin to the taskbar, I will go to more and there's pin to the taskbar. Now if you don't find that application, you can also go to open file location, but I will say pin to taskbar, and there you go. Okay, and I can click on my desktop, anywhere on my desktop. Now if I want to unpin these two programs, I will simply go to them, right click, and I will say unpin from taskbar. And to the second one, right click, unpin to the taskbar. And basically this is how you work with the taskbar, organizing it, pinning programs and unpinning programs. Let's try one more thing. I'm going to right click on my desktop, and that will not work. So I was hoping to find a way to do it directly from desktop where you go to the location, but this is how you work with the taskbar. So this brings us to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one to continue on the other items on the taskbar.